When you want to publish new content on your WordPress site, more often than not, you'll be creating a new post. Posts are at the core of what WordPress is built to do, and they've been around since the beginning. WordPress was originally built as a blogging platform, and even today, when WordPress is a full-fledged content management system, the posts still are the most important items in the site. To create a new post after you've logged into your site, you can either go to the WordPress toolbar, select New and Post, or if you're in the dashboard, you can go to the sidebar here and select Posts and Add New. Both will take you to the Add New Post panel. From here, you will enter a title and create all the content, attach categories, pick a post format, and attach tags if you want to, and do all the other things you need to do to your posts. When you create a new post, you should always start by giving it a title before you do anything else. So I'm going to go grab a title from a Word document here and paste it in, and then I have to clean it up a bit. And then, as soon as I click inside my edit field where I'll be writing my content, WordPress will save a draft of this post and give it a permalink so that it can be visited later. Now that I have a draft of the post, I can start writing content. This editor window works much like a regular word processing window does. I can simply type out content if I want to. I can highlight it. I can change the style of it if I want to. And I can edit it in any way I want. In this case, I'm going to paste in some content from the Word document again. So I'm going to go back to my Word document, copy the content, and then I'm going to paste it in here. Now, you're probably thinking I can just hit Control-V or go right-click and paste. But that's not a good idea, because when you copy from something like a Word document, that text probably has a bunch of styling attached to it that you don't want to put into your website. Instead, you're going to use a special function built into WordPress to do this. So I'm going to click on this button at the end of my toolbar here that looks like a bunch of small buttons. It's called a kitchen sink, and when you click on it, you open a second row of buttons. To be honest with you, I don't know why that button is there. It should always be open this way, and I never close it. So just click on the kitchen sink button to get all your options. From here, we have these two buttons, Paste as plain text or Paste from Word. I don't really like using the Paste from Word button because sometimes it does odd things. So I'm going to paste this as plain text. So I'll click on that button. It opens a new window. And here, I can simply paste in the content that I copied out of Word, do some basic cleanup, and click Insert. And I now get that content inserted as clean as possible. I'll still have to do a tiny little bit of cleanup here, and then I'm good to go. Once I have a title and some content, I can save this post as a draft by clicking Save Draft. And then I can preview the content to see what it'll look like on my site. So I'll click Preview. It'll open a new window. And when I scroll down, I see my content. If I'm happy with what I'm seeing, I can now click the Publish button, or if I don't like it and I want to get rid of the post, I can click Move to Trash. Now, just like with any other page inside the WordPress admin bar, when you're working inside the post view, you can make changes to the layout of the page itself if you want to change how you operate inside here. For example, if I don't normally change my post formats, I may either want to collapse this tab, or I may want to hide it altogether by going to Screen Options, finding Post Formats, and turning them off. I can also grab any of these elements and change the order, or I can even grab them and move them to a different location. And if I need more space for my editor, I can grab the corner down here and make it bigger or smaller. Now there's an important little side note here. If you want to change the size of the editor, you can do it while it's in visual. But if you go to HTML, it doesn't look like you can do it because there's no button to hover over. Even so, if you grab these two little bars down here in the corner, you can still resize the window. It's just really hard to see that you can. And you also notice that you can't make it smaller than 20 lines. Knowing how to quickly start a new post for your site is going to save you a lot of time and effort. One of the key components to running a successful website these days is to keep it fresh and current, and WordPress makes every effort to make that happen for you. Add to that, you can even customize your post interface to make it easier for you to use. It all adds up to you being able to produce and publish great web content faster.